We have to wait for Tanner. It's not time yet. It's not time yet, you nut. You're all up in my face all the time. Hi.
This is what we do every weekday morning. We stand outside and we wait for Tanner's cab with the cats. And they want to come in, but they're not allowed to come in right now. So what we do is we do a little walkthrough. They walk straight to the back door, but they get some strange satisfaction out of being in the house for the 30 seconds it takes to walk to the back door. All right, you guys, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here they go. Dun, 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 dun. Down the vacuum cleaner. There they go. There they go. They know the whole route. They know the route. We got Christmas presents and stuff everywhere. Oop, there's one. There's two. Have yourself a very witchy Vlogmas. Day 12! It's day 12, Otis! I think I'm recovering from the dentist today. I'm projecting into the future, so I thought I should record a vlog for you all. And I've always wanted to introduce you officially to my favorite furry people. Starting with this guy. This is the #1 favoriteest specialist cat, Otis. Otis, my soulmate cat. I got him and his brother. They were taken away from their mom. They lived in the dirt. They were tiny, tiny little blue-eyed little bubbas when we got them. And the second I looked into this cat's eyes, I felt this like soulmate connection. He loves my hair. He loves my hair, but he also loves to be carried around. So he'll like hold on to me like a monkey or like a baby, and I can go around the house like messing with the faucet in the kitchen and turning on the burners in the oven and picking up things and doing little errands and or little chores around the house, and he will hold on to me and as happy as could be to go along for the ride. I always say if I could get like, you know, a baby front pack, those front packs that dads wear to carry their babies around, if they made one for cats, this guy would be in heaven. All he wants to do is just be with me all the time, and I'm in love with him. Him and his brother are like 14 years now, and they have a lot of great fur, Otis and Stanley. Otis is named after Otis Redding, because I love Otis Redding. He's also the one I call Mr. Congeniality, because he's like the greeter for any new cats in the neighborhood or anybody who comes sniffing around. Our other cat, Steve, and Vesper too, will go after the new cat and like try to kill it or scare it half to death, and Odie will just be like, hey dude, what's your name? This is our house. There's food in there. You want to come meet our people? He's like so friendly and so sweet and wouldn't hurt a fly. Even with dogs, he's cool with everybody. My family is not into cats at all. I'm the only one who's into cats, and my dad, they're all dog people. My mom is no pets, period, but my sister and my dad are dog people, and my dad thinks dogs are so superior to cats because dogs, you know, do tricks and they'll come when you call them and stuff like that. And I was like, my cats will come when you call them? And he's like, no, they won't. He's like, prove it to me. So we're hanging around and he goes, you can't like yell their name or do a sing-songy voice or anything like that. Let's just see if they come. And I said, you do it. So he said, Otis. Otis, and he went like this, and my cat Otis came running and jumped up and was like, hey, and he won my dad over.
Look at this buddy. How can you not love this buddy? He's the best buddy in the world. He's the best buddy in the whole wide world. Odie, oh, this is a boo. Maybe he's a baby. Maybe he's a baby, a funny little baby.
He can hang around like this forever. Forever. He never gets sick of it. And this fancy pooper is Vesper. Vesper does not fit in here. I feel like Vesper could use a better home because the other cats don't like her. They don't really attack her. Her and Steve fight, but it's nothing serious, but she's always alone. The other three are like in a pack, and she's alone, and she's very foofy and fancy. As you can see, she is a purebred ragdoll who we found in a hole, in a dirt hole. She was homeless when she was a large kitten, but not quite an adult cat. Somebody dumped her off, I think, in the alley in the back. She was living like a ragamuffin under our neighbor's house, and so we reluctantly adopted her because 4 cats is 2 cats too many, in my opinion. And she horks down the food really fast so nobody else can get it, which is very rude to do. And then she throws it up on the carpet, so she's kind of a pain in my ass. You're a pain in my ass. And because she has this fur, let's brush your fur. She also is wearing an $80 flea collar because I'm not a fan of like chemicals and flea collars and stuff like that, but in her case, she'll just rip her fur out. And I tried every natural remedy under the sun to no avail. So she's also super expensive and hard to take care of. But look how cute she is. She's really into the head boobs, but what she needs is one human that she can head boop and sit with. I definitely think she should be an indoor cat full time. So if you know anybody in LA that would love her, I would miss her, but I would also be happy for her that she had a better home because I feel like she deserves more.
Those stinky boys that don't even include you in all their fun and games. They don't really like you. You have to compete with the food and then it makes you throw up. She's so pretty. I will love her. I will take care of her forever. I will take care of her forever unless somebody else wants to.
She's back. She's back. Voluntarily. I forgot to tell you her 2 nicknames. They're so funny. She is Siberian Wolf Cat, nickname number 1. And the White Wookie! Oh, the White Wookie! This is our Stanley! This is Fat Stan. Stanley is a fat old man, and we love him. Stanley and Otis are brothers. They were in the womb together, and they are by far the favorites. I love them to pieces.
I love him to pieces.
Yes, Stanley is a licker, which I don't love.
I don't like it when you lick me, Stan.
When he was a tiny little baby, we couldn't see his pee-pee, so we thought he was a girl, and we named him Stella. One of my all-time favorite movies is A Streetcar Named Desire, and if you've seen that movie, you know the famous moment when Stanley Kowalski yells, "Stella!" So he was a Stella for a couple of days before we figured out he was a boy, and he became Stanley, and he's like a stinky boy. He's such a boy. He's a stinky boy. I can't believe we ever thought he was a girl. He makes people laugh. His favorite thing to do is he sits out front, and when people walk by, he flops over and shows them his belly, which is not only large, but is missing a lot of fur because he likes to lick the fur off it, and it always makes people laugh, and they stop to pet him. Luckily, nobody's ever tried to hurt him or take him away, and for a long time I worried that maybe we shouldn't let him do that, but it seems like it's his soul's mission. That's his purpose in life, that he came here to do that. He really wants down. I tricked him. They never get to come in at this time of day, and he was meowing at the door, and I was like, "Come on in, Stanley." And he was like, "Yes, food." And then look what I'm doing to this poor Baba, making him film a video. And he's the one that has spent the most time with Tanner, which I totally appreciate. He sits on Tanner's lap while Tanner's hanging out, and he has a purr like a motor. Let's see if we can get your purr.
Oh, that's a good shot. And then there's the Merlin. Oh, yes.
This is Steve. Steve McQueen is his namesake, and he is the one I'm the most nervous to do this with because he's a scaredy cat. Any little sudden noise scares him. Whew. And he's shedding on me, but he's very pretty. He's a flame point Siamese who's very chunky, and he is a street cat from Long Beach. Again, another one that I said, do not bring that cat here. I do not want another cat, please, please, please. And then we got him anyway. And he's a vicious killer. All of his wild instincts are intact, and he has killed many, many mice and lizards and baby possums in his day. And he's a talker. He's like, "Mwah, mwah, 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 mwah." He is an allergic cat. He has to get allergy shots every year or so because he will lick off all of his fur, which is not sexy at all. But when he has his fur, he's very good looking. He's a good looking dude. And he loves to cuddle with Stanley and Otis and then constantly picking on Vesper. He has never liked Vesper.
Show your face, Steve. Oh, there you are. Look how pretty you are. Oh, Steve. Oh, look at that. Good looking kitty cat. That's nice.
I will be back here, if all goes well, tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. for another love stream. And until we meet again, much love to you.